Okay, back we are once again, day 5. Let's see how we're going to do. Will it start getting harder? All right. Spies are stored in crates. Giant cargo crane, whoever, for example. This is your puzzle input. This is my puzzle input. Okay. I also don't want to interrupt the crane operator. Which crate will end up where? They do, however, have a drawing. Example, there are 3 stacks of crates. Stack 1 contains 2 crates. Z is at the bottom, N is at the top. Stack 2 contains 3 crates. From bottom to top, they are M, C, and D. Rearrangement. Let's one at a time. Which crate will end up on the top of each stack? Okay, I'm missing something here. Oh, move 1. Oh yeah, the instructions here. Move 1 from 2 to 1, move 3 from 1 to 3, move, okay, I get it now. Yep, so they want to know which one's on top, that's fine. Let's take a look at the real input. The real input looks fairly normal. Okay, that's good. All right, so we need to parse. Looks like the input, we need to parse basically the first blank line, right? So let's not kill blank lines yet. Let's say crates are the data split. Let's see. We want to know the first line in the data. Index of. You can't really do index of on an array, really? That's an array of strings, right? Data. Yeah, there isn't really a simple link way to find. Yeah, there really isn't a simple way to find that, is there? All right, well, so crates text. You'll start as a list of string. All right, we're going to say if the line is blank, we're going to do something else. If the line is blank, we're going to, yeah, okay, we'll figure that out. Crates. So we want to basically be able to parse this, and our data looks like one or more. Let's see. Crate pieces. What's the actual data structure we want out of this? We want a list of stack of characters. Is that right? What is this? Non-invocable member list of T. Oh yeah, I need new. Duh. So these are our crates. Okay. So each one of these, we're going to take the crate pieces. We want to know how many of these we can pull. So as long as there's text left, right, we want to say text is the line, while text is not null, not empty. We want to say crate is a stack of char, right? We want to crate push crate push text sub 1. If text length is less than 4, we can just break. Otherwise, text is text substring of 4. We also want to check for blanks. We also need to make sure we have crates. So we also, well, yeah, we need to make sure we have crates. This is not exactly the way we want to do it, is it? No, that's not exactly right. Our crate index is 0. Let's say if the crate index, let's see, if not crates count, crates count is less than or equal to the crate index. We're going to say stack of char for the crate. All right, so if we don't have one, we need to make a new one. And we need to push it into the crates list. Crates add crate. Otherwise, the crate is just crates at the crate index. And then we want to say if text sub 1 is not equal to a character, we want to push that onto that. All right, and we're going to just do a little console write line, pushing text sub 1 onto crate index plus 1, just because that's how it's listed there. Then we push that. Once we run out, we stop. That should get us through that. Let's say this. If line, let's do this. Our line index is 0, while true. If data at line, let's see. Let's do this. With data at line index. Plus crate index. Plus line index. Okay, so if the last thing we want to do is we want to say if let's go look at our real input again. I think they're in order. They're not trying to be tricky here with order with us, so we don't have to parse the order. That'll be fine. Okay. So we want to say if line sub 0 is a blank character. No, that's no good. How about this? If line index of, there's no square brackets, then we're going to break. That's how we get out of that loop. Right? That should be fine. Okay, so that's the first part of our parsing. Let's make sure that works. D onto 2, N onto 1, C onto 2. So let's go look at our data. D onto 2, N onto 1, C onto 2, ZMP on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that looks good then. So that part's done. So we know we're looking at the line before the blank line here. So then we're going to do line index plus 2, right? And then we're going to say while line index is less than data length, right? That's our instructions here. That's our instructions. So the question is do we just pre-process this, or does it look like we're going to need to do more later? We don't really know, so I guess we'll just pre-process this. So every one of these is going to look like move D plus from D plus to D plus. All right, that's what we want. And we need these to be like this. And we need captures on these. All right. And then we're going to do this, which is match is text at line, data at line index. We're going to match this, regex match this, right? And we're going to say count is long parse match groups 1 value from, let's just copy this. This is our from and our to. It's going to be 2 and 3. We're going to say, well, count is greater than 0. We're going to do, let's get rid of this console write line. We're going to say item is crates at from pop, right? I guess you should have to be an int parse and not long parse. That's fine. And then we're going to say console write line moving item from to, right? And we're going to say crates at to.push the item, right? And then the result is L's need to know which crates end up. So C is in 1, M is in 2, Z is in 3. So that should be CMZ. So our answer here is now a string, not a long. We say for each var crate in crates, result plus equals crate peak, return the result. That should get us CMZ, right? Moving P from 2 to 1. Stack empty. Moving P from 2 to 1. What did we do wrong here? Oh yeah, we have the indexes wrong. From +1 to +1, or -1, sorry. M from 2, C from 2, D from 2. That all looked okay. Move 1. Wait a minute, that's wrong. Oh, that's because I put the stack in there wrong. No, yeah, I put the stack in there wrong. Yeah, these stacks need to be reversed. That's fine too. Can I reverse stacks? I don't know. For each var crate in crates, crate reverse. Apparently I can. Reverse gives me one to another, so we're going to say, That's interesting, isn't it? Right. So we're going to make new crates, I guess. the alternative is we have to roll backwards through the list, or we don't use stacks, although I really like using a stack. So let's do list of chars, and we'll say crates temp. Crates temp, crates temp. You're going to be a list. We're just going to go ahead and add you there. You're going to be a list. And then we're going to say crates is a new list of stack of char. Right? We're going to say crates temp, crates, add new stack of char from crate reverse. And that should do that, right? So I can't initialize a stack from an enumerable of the, I can. So crate is a list. Crate reverse, oh. Yeah, that's, I guess I want to do this, right? There you go. Let's go ahead and do that. So DCM from 2 to 1. Sure. Okay, why are you broken? Stop being broken. That's not good. Okay. What is the problem here? All right. Processes. We are broken here. Terminal. Notepad. What is going on here? Let's see if I can just kill this. Pkill. Let's see. No, kill all day 05. Stop all day 05. Come on. I really don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on here. Close it. Don't report anything. What the hell is wrong with you? All right. So crates 2 minus 1 push from 2 to 1. Move 1 from 2 to 1. Oh yeah, I never went down on the count, which is the problem there. Moving D from 2 to 1, moving C from 2 to 1, moving M from 2 to 1. That's also wrong. So double plus line index, missed that. It's fine, there we go. So there's CMZ. Okay, that's what I expected to see. Let's put the real data in there and see how we do. Real data. Okay, real data, let's see what happens. That's apparently our answer. We hope. Okay, that's good. As you watch the crane operator, you notice the process isn't following your prediction. Some mud was covering the writing on the sides of the crane. You quickly wipe it away. It's 9001. It's notable for many Unix air conditioning. Okay, whatever. Ability to pick up and move multiple crates at once. Again, considering the example above, the crates begin in the same configuration, moving a single crate. However, the action of moving 3 crates means that we move them and they stay in the same order. Okay, we move them and they stay in the same order. So what that means is, so this is like, this is part 1. Crates part 1. Instruction starts, we'll call this line index is instruction start. Instruction start. So then we want this again. We want this again, and we need to return a string. And temp stack is a new stack of char. Right, and then we're going to do temp stack push the item. And then we're going to do while temp stack empty counts greater than 0. We're going to do temp stack pop. And we're going to put this now in crates part 1, even though there actually crates part 2. Of 2 minus 1 push C. We'll just go ahead and call this crates. We'll just go ahead and call this crates, which is fine. All right, let's go back to our old data. So MCD is what they think we should get for our old data. MCD, okay, that indicates to me that I think we did it correct. And this is our new data. And let's go over here and submit our new data. And it looks good. Okay. A little bit slower than I would have liked, I think, all told, right? I think, you know, that's just kind of the way these go, right? As the month goes on, they get a little bit more difficult. You know, as I'm trying to hurry, I'm making more mistakes. That's kind of like typical for this, I guess. So there you go. There's day 5. There's obviously a ton of duplication. So I will probably go through and go ahead and remove the duplication that I had before I push it up. So, you know, if you want to see the code, the URL was on the screen. Here, I'll give it to you again. You see it down there in the corner, github.com/BradWilson/advent2022. Yeah, the code will be up there in, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it takes for me to decide I'm happy with rearranging the thing so it's not totally terrible and super duplicated. Other than that, you know, I guess that's it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.